I don't even know what time it is because I don't have my watch on and I don't have my phone with me. The girls have gotten up. Callan woke up at like 5:15. So we've been up since 5:15. I thought, oh, this would be a great time for me to get some work done. I'll put him in the floor, in the swing, in the walker if we just like try not to wake anybody up. Then, like I said, he was up at like 5:15 and then Porter woke up at 5:50. Then she was in there. And then Callan's ready for a nap at 6:45, so there really was no long, concentrated productivity. Then he laid down for his nap at 6:45, and the dog started barking at like 6:50, wanting out because he could hear us. So I was like, well, maybe I can lay Callan down and go let the dog out without Callan waking up. Did not happen. Callan woke up, let the dog out, put the dog back up. Because I'm like, I'm not ready for you this morning. Then I tried to get Callan back to sleep. He did not go back to sleep. Then finally, well, I kind of worked a little bit more. And then finally got Callan to go back to sleep. And then Margot woke up. And now they want some breakfast. So we're gonna go try to make some waffles. And the key with that is I'm gonna try to let them make the waffles. I did finish that book that I showed you last week. I'm gonna tell you about it later. I finished it in like 3 or 4 days. I'm not finishing a self-help book in 3 or 4 days. And then I started another book. But let me go make these waffles. Actually, they're gonna make these waffles. I'm gonna try to let them make these waffles. The dog is whining because he always whines. You're always whining. Why? He's found another turtle. You brought another turtle to the door this morning. They're alive. He just carries turtles around in his mouth. I don't know what it's about. Anyway. Let's go make some waffles.
Circle.
It is a circle.
Yeah. What are these parts?
That's the part that makes the waffles. So you're gonna make waffles. So you need 3/4 cup of milk.
And then some. I know what we're gonna do first thing. So we're gonna dump that in oil today. So that thing. Where do you want me to dump it at?
Okay, so you're going to fill that up there. All right, Mara, here's your water. And then once Sissy pours that into the bowl, you're gonna need a little bit more. You're gonna fill it all the way up.
Well, it feels pretty soft. It feels like soft sand.
Then we need some oil.
Let's use some coconut oil.
You gotta fill it all the way up.
Well, I think that's definitely enough.
Yeah, that's good. Put your mix in there.
My mix smells already good.
Yep.
All of it?
Yes, ma'am.
That scared me a little.
Good job.
Water.
All right.
Can I mix it?
But listen, if y'all cook, y'all have to do the dishes.
Okay.
All right, Margot, you add yours.
All of it, Mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do all of it, Margot.
And then y'all take turns stirring.
Stir it up. Hang on, Margot. I need to get all the crumbs. Hang on, Margot. But if you see any crumbs, don't mix it up.
Good job. Stir good. Stir good.
I'll wash the dishes.
Okay.
That's actually fun.
Oh, yeah. Let's not eat this.
What are you going to eat?
He's going to eat
Here, let me
the
see.
lettuce.
Let me try to get try to get off the sides.
Alright, we're going to let that sit for just a little bit. I'm going to turn this on.
We need to let it sit, Margot. We need to let it sit.
No, we want to just turn around.
But it's time to let it sit.
Baby.
Oh my goodness.
it's halfway full. You still got a little bit more left. Yeah, it's almost done. I think this is done. I think this one's done. Oh, this will be Margot's. Mom, I'm gonna make some for tomorrow too, Mom.
Did you make enough for tomorrow?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I want to eat my waffles.
Let me see what you made. Porter, you did so good.
Oh, I think we have to make more.
We'll make some more tomorrow.
We just need one more waffle, but we don't have enough mix.
Okay. We'll have some more mix because I don't think we used all of this, did we?
No.
No.
This.
Is it good?
But
Did Sissy do a good job?
Mama,
You did a good
but-
job too. High five.
Hey, Mama, but I kind of did a lot, so
There you go.
so one was trying hard to get the fork up.
Oh, okay.
So that's why one has a little crack in it like that.
Oh.
That's the one that I kind of didn't really. That's the one that I put a lot in.
Okay. That's all right.
Let's let these cool over here.
Mmm.
But I'm gonna hide them for Daddy.
Okay.
So let's hide them behind here.
All right. Y'all eat, and then it'll be time for Bubby to take another nap.
Nap
number
will go
2.
Get the syrup. Where is
Callan is up from his 3rd, 4th nap. And then when he got up, so it's 1:30 now. So when he got up, then I got the girls some lunch, and then it was time for them to lay down. So I'm doing a little house pickup, and then I'm not really for sure what we're gonna do for supper tonight. We could either have these tonight or tomorrow, but I have some chicken to make some kebabs. I was just jabbering away about my book stuff and then realized, why don't I just go get it all to show you? So, this is like the regular size Kindle. Sorry. RP was confirming he will be home to start the grill for me. So anyway, regular size Kindle. Then, this is like what I call a baby Kindle. Here's the size difference. Not like the most huge, I mean not the largest size difference, but I keep this one at home and I put this one in my diaper bag and it goes everywhere with me. So I generally don't take this one out, except this one is cool because, hang on, let's pop this out real quick. This one is green. I think you can get the miniature ones or the little baby ones in different colors. But then my regular size one is just like the regular. If you're wanting, so majority of my authors that I like they do spring, summer releases. So Carly Fortune is someone I love to read. And her book is coming out in May, so you can pre-order it if you want. There was another one that just came out, and I also pay for Kindle Unlimited, which is like $13 a month, $12.99 to be exact. And then you can get as like many books as you want. It's like a library, I guess Amazon library, and then you get it, and then you can only have like so many Kindle Unlimited books in your, or downloaded, and then you have to like give them back essentially. Okay, anyway, so this cover came from Etsy, and then this one, I love her stuff. So, and that's why I have a bunch of her stuff here. If you order, let me clear this back out. If you order from this girl, her name is Paige, woman owned, girl owned. Just not connecting up there today. Actually, in a long time. There's nothing firing correctly. Anyway, so if you buy a book from her, I think this came with this, but you get like a little bag to put it in, and then you usually get a bookmark, but I guess my bookmarks are in the like books that paper books I've been reading, which I don't read a lot of paper books. with a baby because I'm generally reading in the dark. And then I can't read the book because I'm in the dark. So that's why these are great, because you can change the brightness. You can read outside with them. Anyway, so this, and then also like to have seasonal Kindle covers. So this one, I don't really know what season. You could probably go for any season. But this was like my winterish spring. This is, of course, springy summer. I try to do spring, summer, and then there's this one. So this one was not, anyway, that's the same. This is not going to fit this. This is the only cover I have for this Kindle. These go with the big one. There's this one. This is the one I got last year for spring, summer. I also like that it has these handy dandy little flaps here so you can hold it. And then I follow a book club on Instagram, and she does a lot of book reviews. She's like mostly my style of reading. I honestly can't read a bunch of thrillers. There's just something about getting my heart rate up at nighttime that, you know, I guess I just don't chase the thrill of things. And so I'll read them occasionally. They're themed, like occasional read. And I read them like September, October, Halloween, like if I'm feeling the spook. I might read it then. But generally, I just need a really light, fluffy, maybe romanced theme. Okay, so this, she collaborated, the book club that I follow, collaborated with the girl that I usually buy my Kindle covers from. So this one does not have the little flap thing on it. And then it came with this little cover. I will use these in like my beach bag, except I took this on our trip to St. John. And the bad thing about these little things are they are obviously not waterproof. So it did save it from the sand, but then we almost got washed away one point and the bag got wet. Then if you want to be a lazier reader, then I have this little handy thing. So this, let's just show you. Oh, where's the actual book at? Oh my goodness, there it is. Okay. So with this, you just like open, and then this clicker, I think it's, where's the sensor? So this, I just like put it on the very tip of my page, and then here's your little button, so you can just like prop your book up, and it flips the page for you. I've almost been so close to buying the little thing that like sits beside your bed, and I can just lay there, and I just click away, you know. So these are like so cheap, like $15 for this little thing. I have another one. I don't have the remote to it. Lost it, so I had to buy another one. You can get these in different colors. I'll link all this stuff below so you can have it at your fingertips. Literally. So anyway, so the book I just finished, if I can get back here, I was going to try to say her name. I follow her on Instagram. I think she's on tour right now. No one ever comes to tour around here. But just finished this book, and it was good. It wasn't like a 5-star, but it was still good. I liked it. It kept me wondering. It was almost one of those books. It was like a fine line of like, how's this going to work out for us? You know, like it's either about to blow up, or it's going to go semi-smooth, like you just really are not for sure what's going to happen. So if you just want like a light, let me think if it's a light, fluffy read. It's a light. I've read heavier. I love Ellen Hildebrand. Also wrote a 3-book series over St. John. And my husband and I decided to go to St. John last January. And it was very like a sporadic, like we always usually take a trip in beginning of the year, couldn't figure out where we wanted to go. Then I just kept looking. I was like, look at these flights are cheap for these dates, like let's go. So we ended up going, and then before we went, I read the entire 3-book series again and made notes in my phone. Let me just show you this handy dandy notes section in my phone. I know, you don't have to tell me I'm crazy. I already know. So I have a St. John notes section in my phone. And this first section is the dining. Every place that she mentions in her 3-book series, and she's like a food connoisseur, kinda. And so I wrote down what they ate, and then I wrote down the boats that she mentioned, any animals she saw. So like in St. John, there's a bunch of bays. You can go to like the most commonly one known as Trunk Bay, Honeymoon, Chocolate Bay, Cinnamon Beach, Peter Bay, Little Cinnamon. I mean, like just so many. And you can go to the beaches there along the island. There's different locations. I did that, the different ferries. I made little notes about where we went. So then if there's an emoji beside it, that's where we went. There's like little eyeballs beside it. Let's see if you can find some eyeballs. That means I saw it, but didn't actually go there. The deal was, okay, so Kenny Chesney also goes to St. John a lot. Saw his house. The deal was, my husband said, because Ellen writes, she'll go and stay for like 3 months and write a book while she's there. And the deal was that if she were there, because she always goes to the beach bar and she'll post about it on Instagram. And the deal was, I could not go chase her if she were there. But she literally left the day before we got there. I was so bummed. Still, if you're like trying to figure out where to go, St. John is the place to go. I don't know how I spent most of my adult life not knowing that you're supposed to soak your kebab sticks so that they don't splinter when you're putting your meat and veggies on. While we're at it, while I am cooking supper, let's do a quick farm chat. And let me tell you what's happening, what's going on. Farming is farming, and farm season is doing what farm season knows to do. And that is just Mother Nature. She's like, watch this. I know y'all have never seen this before. I might say I've never seen it before. It's very odd because there's even sayings around it. It says, April showers bring May flowers. Oh gosh, these onions. So far, there's not going to be any May flowers because there is no April showers. It is so dry. Oh my gosh. Prayers for rain. Not a lot of rain, but a little bit of rain. No hail, no strong winds, no tornadoes. Very specific prayers here, okay?